morning, and thank you for joining us on After GMS on a Friday.
We made it.
I tried to Oprah it up as much as I could, but no one can do it.
Something? Are you going to give everybody a gift? Or
I could give you $1 million.
You could.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that incentive, or Stacy will, coming up. But I wish there was an incentive to lessen the humidity. Is it called fall?
Yes, and we have a long way before we get there.
Yeah, it's just the beginning of summer. It's not even technically summer yet, right?
It's
Not technically. We still have about, today's what?
10 days.
We have 10 days, that's right.
There's that math again.
Yeah, we're both not good at that. I should be good at that. It's kind of part of my job.
It should
But
be.
yeah, there's really no relief in sight for this yet. There's no incentive. You're just going to sweat. I don't know if there's an incentive for sweating or not. But it's super muggy today, and it has been over the last week, and that's really not going to change a whole lot. We're kind of used to this saga, right? Warm and muggy afternoon storms, and that's really not going to change. Not today, not tomorrow, but maybe a little bit on Sunday. So as we go throughout the afternoon, we're still in this what I call pop-up storm season. So what that means is, yes, I can tell you there's going to be storms in our area, but really hard to pinpoint exactly when or where those are until they actually start to pop up. So as we go into the afternoon, temperatures warming up into the low 80s, and with all that heat and humidity, there's also a cold front getting closer to us. That'll kind of help act as a trigger to ignite some of that warm and muggy air. So we'll see pop-up scattered showers and thunderstorms as we go throughout the afternoon and evening. Now, I don't expect anything to be severe, but some of these storms may be able to pack a lot of lightning like we saw yesterday, and also some really heavy rain, which means they'll also be slow-moving storms and could potentially produce some localized flash flooding concerns. And one place that does not need any more rain is Asheboro and Randolph County, about 4 inches last night. Crazy amounts of rain there last night. So anyway, we'll watch the afternoon for that. Another chance for a few showers and thunderstorms on Saturday afternoon. Easily going to be the coolest day of the next 7, right around 80 degrees. And then once that cold front gets by us, a little bit less humid on Sunday. Every little bit helps. And then we look to be mainly dry, low rain chances going into early next week. It'll be warm Monday and Tuesday, upper 80s, close to 90 in some spots. But then we're a little less humid, a little drier, a little cooler by the middle of next week.
Okay, let's get to our top trending conversation this morning. We've been talking about it all morning long, and it's your shot at $1 million. And all you have to do is get the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, as I break down more about the state's new cash lottery incentive, let us know what you think about it. And if you believe this will get more North Carolinians vaccinated, you can go ahead and let us know in the comment section below. I see some people have already started to weigh in and some questions. So go ahead and just listen up, because I'm sure this will answer that. Anyone who rolls up a sleeve or has already done so if you've already gotten your shot, yes, you are eligible for this vaccine cash lottery. There will be 4 separate drawings, with the first one on June 23rd and one every other week on a Wednesday through August 4th. Kids and teens between 12 and 17 can also enter to win that money that will go towards education. They'll actually be entered into 4 drawings as well to win $125,000 to go to college. But where's all this money coming from? The Federal Coronavirus Relief Fund. Now, state leaders say if your name is drawn, your winnings will be taxed. I think it'll come out to be around $700,000, somewhere along those lines. Now, we asked you on Facebook what you think about this, and if you think this will incentivize North Carolinians to get a vaccine. Dorinka says, LOL, with my luck, I will never get a prize. Brett writes, so much bribery to get this vaccine. LOL, no thank you. Antoinette has already been vaccinated and thinks this would be an added bonus. Karen believes the people who question the vaccine for whatever reason are not going to change their mind for a tiny chance of winning the money. And another Antoinette thinks they should give smaller prizes so more people have the chance to benefit from this. Again, you can keep weighing in. Let us know your thoughts. I did see a lot of people from the Good Morning Show, as well as on our feed, asking the question, if I've already gotten the shot, am I still eligible? How do I enter? If you have already gotten the shot, you have already automatically been entered to win in this drawing, or in one of these 4 drawings. So you don't have to worry about it. Your name's already been submitted. Now, if you, as of, I think it was yesterday, Governor Cooper said, as of yesterday through August 4th, if you get your shot, one or both or whatever, then you're entered actually twice to win a $1 million prize. I hope that kind of clears up some confusion, but go ahead and share your thoughts on this. I think that this is going to be hopefully a boost to get more people vaccinated. We've seen in Ohio, another state, that did something very similar, and they saw a big boost in people getting vaccinated. So maybe the same will happen here.
Yeah, a very short list of states who are now starting these incentive programs. Some cities we heard in our area, like the city of Reedsville, also passing a measure just this week to give employees $500 if they can prove that they were vaccinated by August. So incentives are starting to really pop up, not just from restaurants anymore, but from governments, which a lot of people have opinions on.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really, money talks. That's just the simple matter of the fact. Money talks. And so if you're going to give people money, they're going to think probably again about maybe getting it if they've been on the fence about, maybe. Money talks.
Yeah. I was telling you on the Good Morning Show that, I'm in line with the college students, got my hand in there. But yeah, I know a handful who were rushing down to the Guilford County Health Department to get those $25 gift cards for their vaccination. And they were like so excited about a $25 gift card. So the possibility of winning $1 million, and again, this is a chance to win because there are only going to be 4 winners in that drawing, apparently is very exciting for a lot of people. But some people have some great questions, like Joan Werner Martin, who said, I'm kind of not happy about people that are just getting their vaccines now, that they get 2 entries. Where's the incentive to being early and doing the right thing? Which is a great point.
Good point too.
That is a
Look,
really
when I was
good
in
point.
college, a $25 gift card, no matter what it was to, that would have really got me going. And when I was in college, $25 to here, there, whatever it was. Okay, if it's $25 that I can use, there. Tell me where to be, what time, when.
Yeah, I mean, I think if I'm not sure where they got the $1 million idea from, but we know from Stacy's reporting that they got it from the COVID-19 relief money. But a lot of people are making some great points on here, saying, why not use that money for the homeless or to feed the hungry? There's certainly other ways that we can use that money, perhaps incentives to have people, find jobs. Someone mentioned earlier on in this chat. So I think that was Bobby Willard Jr. who said, how about an incentive for people to go back to work? I mean, there's some really interesting points on here.
Absolutely.
So it's not just, exciting, lucky go ducky. I mean, there's, people always want to know, how are you spending our money?
Right. What are you doing with it?
What are
Where
you
is it
doing with
going?
it? Yeah.
Yeah, and actually we had some people text in about this too. And some person said, why aren't we giving that money to those frontline workers that, worked through the pandemic? And I get all these points that people are presenting. But I think the whole point of this is that both the governor and the president want to see, the majority of our country vaccinated by a certain date. And we've kind of been lagging behind, we, especially here in Guilford County, we have not even, I don't think, made it to 50% of the county fully vaccinated at this time. The state has made it to 50%, but they do want to see it. I think it's, 70% or something like that, that they want to see that goal happen. So they're just trying anything at this point to push people to get their shots. Jason actually brought up, I wanted to read his comment. He said it will be like winning the golden ticket from Willy Wonka. Yeah, I think so. Bobby said, that's okay, I'll stay poor but healthy. Larry brought up a good question, and this is something that somebody else had brought up too, that I'm going to have to look into, and we're going to have to look into as well. He said that he's a resident of North Carolina, but his employer gave his shot in Virginia. Am I still eligible? So that's a very good question that we'll have to look into. Somebody else had mentioned that they live in North Carolina but got the shot somewhere else because they were eligible sooner there. So that's going to be something we'll have to look into again. Let's see.
Well, actually, that's on the governor's page right now. It says you must have been vaccinated in the state of North Carolina to be automatically enrolled. And they're going to choose names at random every Wednesday starting June 23rd. So if you were vaccinated in another state and that state is participating in a lottery program, you have a chance to win there, but apparently not here.
I'm sitting here thinking as we go through the comments and kind of hearing everybody's take on this, and it is really a good point. It's like, okay, well, why can't we use the money and do this or do that? And everybody's going to have a different opinion or a different idea of what they think the money should go to or how we should spend it. So I guess the easiest thing to do is to give it to one person, and maybe we can hold out hope if that person actually doesn't really need all that money, that maybe they can turn around and do something really good with it. So I understand all the points, but I don't think there's any way to ever make everybody happy and ever come to a 100% agreement on this is what we're going to do with the money, or this is what we're going to do for incentives and this, that, and the other. So maybe we just hold out hope that somebody really nice and really generous maybe ends up winning it and kind of giving it out in a bunch of different areas.
I think the chances of that are like hitting the lottery.
I'm just raising the point. I like to see through rose-colored glasses.
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. But this is definitely getting a lot of talk. Again, let's see. Oh, I just missed this comment here. My friend Dana had said, isn't it borderline unethical to entice people to get a vaccine to win, with the chance to win money? And, it's kind of like, do we have casinos in North Carolina? We have one, Cherokee, right?
One.
Yeah, and that's
Cherokee, that's right.
Yeah, so, and then can we do like pay to play here and all that stuff? I don't know. I feel like it's on the same line as that. Okay, I'm going way down the rabbit hole.
We have the education lottery here, right?
Yeah, we have the
right.
That's exactly. So interesting.
And apparently it's going to be, go the same way that does, or the process at least. And, just like how the education lottery is taxable, this is as well. So if you win, you're going to be taxed for it. So yeah, just to throw that out there.
Yeah. The only key difference is for the education lottery, you have to buy a ticket. And for this lottery, you would have to get a COVID-19 vaccine. All right, guys, thank you so much for these comments. We really appreciate the conversation, and we have another one coming up, so stay right here. Right now, we're going to turn to your morning headlines. And unfortunately, some sad news to report in High Point. A woman is dead after High Point police say she was stabbed multiple times. Police say it happened just last night before 9:30. Police were called to Blaine Street off of Futrell Drive, where they found Gabriella Cruz on the ground with several stab wounds. First responders took Cruz to the hospital, where she later died. Police arrested Bianca Perez. She faces second-degree murder charges. North Carolina senators approved a bill tightening abortion regulations. The bill bars women from getting abortions on the basis of race, sex, or a prenatal diagnosis of Down syndrome. Supporters say it ensures equality by protecting fetuses. Critics say it interferes with a woman's privacy. The bill now goes to Governor Roy Cooper, who will likely reject it. An update from Davidson County Sheriff's Office. Deputies now have all 3 suspects allegedly involved in a Thomasville home invasion. They are in custody. Last night, deputies released an alert for the community to be on the lookout for a fugitive on the run. They already had 2 suspects in custody, but the third initially got away. Hours later, that alert was updated, and now deputies have all 3 suspects in custody. As soon as we learn more, we'll keep you updated. The North Carolina Senate approved a bill cutting taxes in our state by billions of dollars. It would take effect over the next 2 years. It puts $1 billion of federal COVID-19 money towards businesses and nonprofits, and it eliminates corporate taxes in 2028. The bill is now in the House. Get vaccinated today through Sunday at the North Carolina Zoo in Asheboro, and you can get free zoo passes. The vaccine clinic opens today. It's open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. starting today, running through this weekend. Vaccines will be given in the North America Parking Lot D area. You can find more information on WFMYnews2.com. As more businesses reopen in the Triad, we're seeing a few new spots starting to pop up. This morning, WFMY News 2's Itanese McMiller previewed a new pub that's coming to Greensboro.
Well, if you're in search of a new social hangout, I have great news. A new pub, Duke's Pub, is hosting its grand opening here in Greensboro tomorrow. The owners believe relationships are the key to life. So 4 months ago, they came up with the idea to open a social pub. They're taking over Cellar 23, a former retail and wine shop in Greensboro. After the owners had a rough year due to the pandemic, Mike Duke figured he'd bring new life to the space with Duke's Pub.
It's an Americana pub, so it's got a lot of American themes, and we went that route for a variety of reasons, but primarily we kind of felt like it was time for America to get back to living and less all the stress and worry, and so we wanted to, again, it was an American theme with everybody coming back out and trying to get back to it.
The pub is located in the Cardinal Village Shopping Center on Fleming Road. The owners say they plan to bring food trucks out to promote their businesses. And again, the grand opening is tomorrow at 1 p.m. There will be a live performance and a DJ. The owners also tell me that they plan to stay open until the last patron leaves.
Well, now it's our favorite time of the week here on the Good Morning Show. Megan Malaris is off today on vacation, but we're still keeping those good vibes going. It's time to sit back, relax, and reflect on life's many blessings. From special occasions to sweet surprises, there's good news happening all across our community. So check out these simple joys making you smile.
Brenda's children tell her every time they see her that they love her. It makes her feel so good. Renee's grandsons passed their EOGs and are going to 4th and 6th grade. She's so proud of them. Valerie got to watch her granddaughter play a baseball game and enjoy the great outdoors. Nadine hasn't had a cigarette in a year. Pamela's oldest daughter and son-in-law closed on their first home. They married last October in a mini ceremony due to COVID. Not what they planned, but they're so proud of their new journey. Candy had a great, relaxing massage. Crystal is host family for local baseball players during the summer. She calls them her summer sons. Becky helped reunite a father and daughter after almost 30 years. Maggie's summer vacation has started after surviving a very long year teaching 3rd graders. Beverly made a beautiful memory garden for her husband. Cheryl parted ways with her 1980 Whirlpool dryer. Her husband bought her a new one. Dawn's husband got his master's degree in math middle school education. Carol lost 15 pounds, and Siobhan got engaged to a wonderful man.
Hey, I like all of those.
Good stuff.
Yeah. All right, Christian, you start us with your good news.
It's me.
Yeah, tell me something good.
My good news is that as things are opening back up and things are starting to become normal again, our band has started to play music. And we have a wedding that we're playing tonight. And I'm super excited because we finally get to do this again. It's been so long.
So do you sing or you're a drummer?
I drum and sing.
You drum and
I have a little, head-worn Britney Spears mic.
Preview?
Not right now.
Oh.
everything I sing, we can't legally play on the air right now because it's made by somebody else. So that's my excuse anyway this morning.
That's
Oh my gosh.
All right, Stacey, that was really great that Christian shared with us. Can you top it? What do you have to share?
Probably not.
Oh.
I mean, it was just really nice. I had last Friday and Monday off, and it was just great to relax. I didn't do much of anything, but I haven't been able to just do nothing in a while. Just having a long weekend and spending the time with my husband, kind of like our last, I guess, like date weekend, date night kind of thing before baby girl gets here. So it was really, really needed, and came back to work rejuvenated and probably be out pretty soon. We'll see.
Yeah, you definitely need that like little break, right before, because once she comes, it's like full steam ahead.
No sleep.
Some, very little.
I can't speak from experience, but I can say cherish all of those quiet, relaxing moments.
Yes, absolutely.
Trying to. What about you, Tracy? What happened this week other than you're finally back?
That's right.
I mean, you say finally, and I say regrettably.
Oh my goodness.
It's because I'm here. That's what it is.
Yeah. No, I do enjoy working with you guys, and I missed you so much. But there's nothing like being home with your family as it's growing. There's so many things that I miss being here in the morning, like getting my kids up for the day, helping them brush their teeth in the morning, getting them breakfast ready. So those moments, and I had 16 full weeks of that, plus the new baby. I was like in heaven. And now I'm here, I have a little less work to do at home, which is also good. But I have more work here. So yeah, I love that I'm back at work. Miss being home all the time, but it's been a good week. I feel like the transition has been relatively smooth.
I feel like you haven't missed a beat.
I feel the same way. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
Get back on it again.
With training wheels.
No, you don't need training wheels.
So tell us your good news. We want to hear what's going on in your life. Stacey, have you seen anything on the feed?
Yeah, I love seeing this, lightening the mood a little bit. Rose said her 19-year-old son got his learner's permit. That's exciting. Dustin's going disc golfing. I've never done that. I hear it's fun though. Dana said she also finally got to have lunch with a dear person last week after almost a year.
That's great.
Nadine said work was not as crazy as expected. Sometimes the little things like that make your week so much better. Let's see. Jessica said she left her multi-level marketing business after 2.5 years, and it feels great. She said you don't realize how toxic something like that could be to your mental health until you take a step back. Jason's at the beach, which is always fun. Dana survived hitting an 18-wheeler's blown out tire with minor damage to her car.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you are okay. Wow. And then Tamrika says just waking up every day, spending time with family and animals.
Yay, lots of good news. And then Nadine said that work was not as crazy as was expected this week. I feel the same way.
I would like Dustin to teach me how to do disc golfing because I can't throw anything and it goes straight.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well, it's not
coordinated
supposed
enough.
to, right? Isn't it
Isn't it?
supposed to kind of like...
Yeah, but it never does what it's supposed to do. Every time I throw it, just flops around. And
Well,
ends
you
up
can
going
golf
around.
well, right? Like just regular golf.
I can golf, maybe not well,
Okay.
but I can golf.
Yeah. I think disc golf is, now we're getting on a whole nother subject here, but it is quite difficult.
Yeah, it seems like it really is.
It really is because, it's not that the hole is small or anything like that. Obviously, but the precision that it takes is pretty remarkable. I'm not good at it.
You go, Dustin.
Well,
Yes,
I
you
have
go,
a
Dustin.
question.
Yes.
Christian, is it going to be nice weather for some disc golfing maybe?
Better in the morning than the afternoon. Kind of hit and
Okay.
miss storms in the afternoon, so just don't get caught in one of those, Dustin. All right, quick check of that 7-day forecast one more time. We will watch for those pop-up showers and thunderstorms as we go throughout the afternoon and into the evening. Now, again, I say this is pop-up storm season, so it's just as annoying for you as it is for me and all weather people alike, because I can tell you there are going to be storms. I just can't tell you exactly when or where they're going to pop up. So best advice to you is just to keep a check on the weather, keep a check on that News 2 Radar app if you have it, if you plan on spending time outside or being outdoors this afternoon. Some of these storms, while I don't expect there to be severe weather, some of these storms will likely have a lot of lightning in them, and they will also have heavy rain in them. They will also be slow movers. So again, like last night, like many folks in Randolph County, the Asheboro area saw, there could be some localized flash flooding concerns in some spots. So we'll watch for that. We'll have another chance at some showers and thunderstorms for your Saturday afternoon. But then Sunday is absolutely the pick of the weekend. It's kind of like a little light at the end of the tunnel because it will be a little less humid and looking to be mainly dry. The rain and storm chances come down. We warm up heading into next week, upper 80s close to 90 for Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday look good. They look like dry days to me right now, low and mid 80s and low humidity. And every little break from the humidity that we can get right now is a win, no matter how big, how small, or how long.
And that's our average temperature for the year, right?
Average temperature average high temperature is 84, average low temperature is 64 right now. So next Wednesday and Thursday should be pretty much on par for where we should be this time of the year.
That'll feel nice.
It will feel like it should.
Yeah. Hey, before we get out of here, I want to send happy birthday wishes to Angela Brown. She wrote on her feed, she said, I'm excited to celebrate my 60th birthday at the beach after surviving breast cancer for a second time.
Wow, you rock.
Yes,
Yeah,
God's blessings
happy
be
birthday.
with you. Yes, happy birthday.
Wow,
That's
that's
exciting. All right, guys, so we are ready to go. Ready to start this Friday?
Happy Friday.
Let's go.
Let's do the weekend.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.
Take care, everybody.
See ya.